Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to talk about what I brought to BMT and what I wish I had brought to BMT. So some of you are going to get a break in training and that's awesome for you, but some of us went directly to tech school. So a lot of what I wish I had brought relates to my experience going from BMT to tech school because I went immediately after I graduated. First on the list of what I brought. Of course, I brought like my toiletries, I brought toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant. I brought travel size shampoo bottles, the Organics brand, because my hair loves that stuff. I brought my wet brush. The wet brush really saved my locks from getting all sorts of damage that could have happened during BMT because there wasn't really a lot of time to put conditioner in my hair. I did get leave-in conditioner from the BX, so that is like an option for you. And hair gel, you're gonna need hair gel, 100%. Don't forget the hair gel. I brought bobby pins, small elastics, large elastics, dark brown because there's like no possible way to get a color to match my hair. A couple of scrunchies, which I found really great for PT in the morning. So yeah, if you have long hair and you want to tie it back in a pony, get yourself a scrunchie. I also brought lotion, chapstick, and a sunscreen stick, and I really found that the sunscreen stick was good on the go. You can stick it in the pockets of your OCPs or your PT gear and always have it ready to go. I did bring several razors, shaving razors, but I didn't really shave that much. I only shaved on Sundays, and I shaved like every other Sunday because I spent so much time just like taking care of my hair because my hair is so long and it takes forever to brush. And yeah, you get like 10 minutes to shower on Sundays, but it's not enough to do everything. So some girls were crazy about their shaving and they would take forever in the shower, and it was just like honestly kind of annoying to some of us who just wanted to, you know, get in and rinse our hair off. And I'm just saying, try not to be that girl who hogs the shower. We don't like that. Nobody likes that. So get in, get out. Use Sundays for your shave days. Like, nobody cares if you're a hairy Sasquatch because we're all hairy Sasquatches in BMT. It ain't cute, but it is what it is. I also recommend Band-Aids. I had like 2 and I wish I had brought like 200. I was always getting hangnails because of all the cleaning, the details that we do. That stuff sucks. Like when you got a hangnail going on and you're in the middle of class and you're like sitting there like, ow, ow, you can't really do anything about it. It's distracting. Bring some Band-Aids so that you can just wrap that thing up. Bring some nail clippers so you can clip it off when you get a chance. Like, I'm telling you, my nails were trash. They were trash during BMT. Not good. But I think the best thing that I actually brought was my whole skincare routine. I brought my moisturizer, my face wash, my nighttime moisturizer. I went all out because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to have this during BMT, but I'm definitely going to have it during tech school. And fortunately, they didn't take away my moisturizer from me, so I was like, yeah, that's awesome. So I got to use my moisturizer the whole time. People would like beg me to use my moisturizer because I get Belief Aqua Bomb, and it is really the bomb. So highly recommend, 10 out of 10. Tell your friends. I also brought plain t-shirts, a dark blue one and a couple black ones, just so I wouldn't stand out in any way. I brought non-ripped jeans and a pair of khakis, and I also brought athletic shorts and athletic yoga pants. Nothing like super tight or anything, just, you know, comfortable black activewear. I brought my running shoes. I have Hoka One Ones, and I find those are super great for shin splints. I did bring all black underwear, like all black. I was not gonna play around because I didn't know how my period was gonna act up during BMT. Like, I was not playing any games there. I brought all black. They were kind of the high waist, full coverage panties. One of the things that I do wish that I had brought were just like regular thongs, so I could wear those in tech school because that's what I prefer to wear. Definitely suggest at least like 4 or 5 of those be plain black. Now, I heard that some girls did run around in thongs, but I didn't see it personally, so I wouldn't know. You are gonna want 7 days worth of bras and panties because sometimes laundry crew gets really backed up. Don't try to rewear your undies, like, just don't do it. Don't do it. I did bring really soft spandex, but only one pair. My other pair were real itchy under my OCPs, and it was so hot because I went in the middle of summer, and I hated that. The spandex that you could buy at the BX, it was like in between the two. So it wasn't super uncomfortable, but I also, yeah. I like my Charlotte Rouge spandex. It's so soft. It's so soft, and it saves your thighs from chafing. So unless you have like little bird legs, get yourself some spandex. I did bring pens, pencils, paper, notebooks, envelopes, and stamps. What I wish I would have done is pre-address my envelopes so that I wouldn't have been wasting time addressing them during BMT, because you really do not have a lot of time to write. Especially, we were quarantined. Fortunately, during quarantine, I was able to write every single person in my support system a letter, at least one. So that was nice. But then once we were out of quarantine, it was so much hustle and grind. I barely had any time to write. Just barely at all. So pre-address those envelopes. Just know you're gonna thank yourself later. And then if you do pre-address envelopes, just bring some extra, and then bring some extra stamps just in case you end up writing more. You might get time a little bit during Beast, so, you know, your own discretion. I also brought photos of everyone. I brought photos of my partner, my sister, my besties, my mom, my dad, my freaking cat. Like, I brought photos of everyone. Everyone. Apparently you're not allowed to, but my MTI saw the photos and they never said anything. So if you want to be on the safe side, just have like your mom send you photos that you pre-print before you go. Make sure she sends them like right away so you get them. But those photos were like my saving grace. Like, I could look at them right before lights out and be like, ugh, this is what I'm here for. Like, girl, you gotta get your strength wherever you get it from. I don't know where you're gonna get it from, but for me, it was seeing the people that I love. Like, I needed that so badly because I couldn't talk to them. I couldn't hear from them. You know, we got one phone call a week, which is more than normal BMT, but I moved to Georgia back in January. I haven't seen my family. I haven't seen my best friends. Fortunately, I saw my partner the whole time that I've been here in Georgia, but you miss your boo when you're in BMT. It's hard. You can't talk to them. You're used to talking to them every day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The struggle is real. So things that I wish I had brought. I brought one cute mask, but I really wish that I had brought more for tech school, as well as just some extra black masks, because they issue you 3 masks and sometimes the laundry crew just gets behind and you gotta wash your masks by hand, and then you gotta try to dry them hanging up, and there's nowhere to actually hang them up. Your locker is not meant for drying masks, let me tell you. And if you put it in your security drawer, then your mask is dripping over everything. Like, bring some extra plain black masks. I'm telling you, it's worth it. I brought my smartwatch, but you can't wear your smartwatch in BMT. Like, you can't recharge it. You're not allowed to have it, whatever. It's fine. But I didn't bring like a regular watch, so I spent the first several days not even knowing what time it was or anything, and just being in this like weird time warp where just the world did not make sense. Bring a watch. Just do yourself a favor. Bring a watch. It's so worth it. It's so worth it, especially if it can read military time. Like, yeah. I bought this one in BMT and I'm still using it just because I'm so used to military time now. So here we are. Like I said, the spandex, I wish I had brought more. Like 3 or 4 pairs would have been perfect of like my favorite Charlotte Russe brand. I really wish I had brought more. Now, what I also wish I had brought were freaking contacts. Like, you're not allowed to wear contacts during BMT, and your glasses with the mask just constantly fog up. And by the end of BMT, I was so sick of it, because I was like, I know I'm getting old. You know why? Because I have to take my damn glasses off to hear what you're saying, because I can't pay attention because my glasses are getting all foggy. I'm telling you, it's a thing. It's a thing. I'm not the only one who experienced that. So yeah, when I got to tech school, there was this whole runaround. It was basically impossible to get contacts, which was so frustrating, because all I wanted to do was just pop some contacts in and be able to just like pay attention to the things going on around me. That's all I wanted. Is that too much to ask for? Apparently. So I had to order contacts from 1-800-CONTACTS because I couldn't get them prescribed to me during tech school for whatever reason, and I could not. I was like, I need to see, I need to pay attention. So that's what I did. I also highly recommend cough drops. You don't understand until you get to BMT, but they become like candy. And they're also really helpful for if you're in class, because you're allowed to have cough drops. So if you're in class and you're like falling asleep, you just pop a cough drop in, and I don't know. Like, I had a cough drop in my mouth almost at all times, because I just, like, I needed something. I'm a gum chewer at home. I love to chew gum. That's my thing. Whatever. That cough drop life, you won't understand till you get to BMT. You just won't. But trust. Go find a flavor you like right now before you ship out. You'll be good to go. I also wish I had brought a rat tail comb. I don't know why I forgot mine at home, but I did, so what can you do? You gotta braid your hair sometimes. Sometimes you get that little snippet of extra time and you wanna add a little embellishment to your hair. Bring the rat tail, I promise. You'll thank me later. Now, I wish I had brought something to cover my hair. So like a little do-rag or something, because I would braid my hair on Sundays and then I would have to wrap a t-shirt around my head while I was sleeping so that my hair wouldn't get all a hot mess, because my hair is just naturally really frizzy especially when, like right now it's pretty managed, but in BMT it was all over the place. So get something to cover your hair. I mean, even if you're gonna use a t-shirt, fine, that's fine. I wish I had brought a shower cap. I really wish I had brought a shower cap, because sometimes you just don't have time to wash your hair. You need to get in, and you need to get in there, you need to scrub, and you need to go. Like, wash your body, wash the stench, because you're gonna stink, that's for sure. But you just can't wash your hair every freaking day. It's so bad when you're trying to put it up in your buns, and then it's so tight because it's wet, and then you're all grumpy and moody because your bun's too tight. As your hair dries and it starts to pull, that bun ain't playing. So, just know, not every day is gonna be a hair washing day. And that's just how it is. I do wish I had brought a white bra for my dress blues. What can you do? So I had a medium blue colored bra that I used, and it worked, but definitely bring a white bra, you know? Maybe something more supportive, or even like a flesh colored bra, whatever. Just something light that you can't see through your dress blues. Don't just bring black bras, I promise. Now, moleskin. Bring moleskin. They're like little band-aids for the back of your feet for when you get blisters. You're gonna get blisters. Mine weren't too bad, so thankfully there was that, but I still appreciated those band-aids over my blisters. Those socks rubbing against the shoes. Ugh. Yeah. And then on that note, bring some insoles too, so you have them ready to go for when you start wearing those boots, because I promise, like, they're not comfy. And as far as those issued boots go, get at least half a size up and get the wides. You will thank yourself for getting the wides. Just get the wides. Don't ask any questions. Just do it. Just, if you love yourself, you will get the wides. Now, for extra little details, if you're married, I suggest getting a tactical wedding band. Don't bring your expensive jewelry. Like, just don't. You don't want to have to worry about it. Don't bring your expensive jewelry. Don't do it. Bring a tactical wedding band. They're great, they're efficient, and they're allowed. So just do it. Another note, during COVID, we're allowed to check bags onto the plane on the way to BMT. I don't know how it was before. I don't think you were before. I think you could only bring like a backpack or carry-on. If you decide to bring a rolling suitcase, just know you cannot roll it across the ground during BMT. Period. Dot. You cannot roll it across the ground. So the rolling suitcase is nice for tech school, but you're gonna have to carry it, pick it up and carry it while you have a big old backpack and all this extra crap in your arms. You make your decision on what you want to do, you know. I brought a backpack. I just stuffed everything I could in that backpack. It was stuffed, but I made it work. Carry on. Didn't have to mess around with baggage. Highly recommend. Just something small, sports bag, whatever. For the love of God, do not roll your suitcase across the ground. Don't do it. And then for my last little snippet here, you are allowed to wear different boots that are in regulations. So there are Nike, Danner, and Oakley boots, and there's other ones. I don't remember the rest. Those seem to be the three most popular. highly recommend them for tech school. Like, get out of those issued boots. They suck. They suck. My toes went numb. My toes are still numb. They're recovering, but we're still numb in the toes. So get you some nice boots. It's a bit of an investment, but now that I've started feeling my feet again, worth every penny. Seriously. All right, so that wraps up my little segment on what I brought versus what I wish I brought. If you have any questions, please comment down below. If you found this video helpful, please feel free to give it a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. If you have any ideas for topics you want me to cover, just let me know. But that's all I got for now, so thanks for tuning in. Bye!